With us being in the final hours of 2024, I thought it'd be a good time to bring back a tradition that I started last year, and I didn't think I was going to do again, but I had several people ask me to, and ask and you shall receive, because it is time for the dumbest comments of 2024. So headbang the like button, stage dive onto the subscribe button, and windmill the video to your friends. If you're a fan of the channel and you'd like to show your support, consider becoming a member. Memberships are only 99 cents a month, and each one really helps me toward my goal of creating a life-size Godzilla to invade Canada. I've said multiple times on this channel before that if you become a YouTuber, no matter what you talk about, no matter if your content is good or not, you will get a flood of just stupid comments from completely inbred retards who are extremely confident in themselves while at the same time being so extremely wrong. Now, this isn't to be confused with constructive criticism. I am a big supporter of constructive criticism. I am not Finn McGrifter. I can actually take hearing other opinions, and I always welcome honest critiques, fun shit talking, and people having a difference of opinion or people informing me of something that I got wrong. I'm totally cool with all that. But what I'll be reading for you today are not those. These were found at the bottom of the retard barrel, just stuck to the bottom with the paste that they ate that morning. The kind of people that I'm gonna send Godzilla to step on. Case in point, first comment for this video. This was commented on my worst crimes in metal video. Now that you're in your 30s, it's evident that you're a douchebag for life. Again, mixing your lame judgmental sarcasm with jokes about people losing loved ones. You're the most shallow piece of shit on YouTube. You're an embarrassment to true metalheads. So trivial and clearly insecure. Thinking you're a tad smarter or cooler than most, you're a effing loser. Yes, I am the clearly insecure one, as this person left a highly triggered comment. So I politely responded with, "Hey, do you think you could cry even harder? My garden needs watering." I'm an embarrassment to true metalheads for making sarcastic jokes about dark subjects. Whoa. But yeah, people who get offended at jokes are adorable. And by adorable, I mean embarrassing. On my video of the hilarious Capulet Festival falling apart, in which I put an ad for the fundraiser for my band to get to Tulminator, which I put in pretty much all of my videos this year leading up to the event, because with having the channel and getting announced to play Tulminator, we thought why not put up a GoFundMe for people to donate if they would like to help us out. Never a mandatory or required thing, and something we were greatly appreciative to everyone who did. But regarding that, I got this comment saying, "Get a job, you lazy beggar. Why would you book yourself to do a show you can't get to? You're as big a scammer as these festival promoters." Yes, ladies and gentlemen, starting a GoFundMe where people can donate if they would like is totally exactly the same as putting on a festival and promoting it without paying any of the bands, without paying the venue, without telling anyone that was happening last minute and then disappearing and refusing any refunds. It's totally the same exact thing, guys. You caught me. I suck. This comment was fucking hilarious. I don't even remember what video it was on. I've been cutting out people's names to be nice, but I have to leave this one in because otherwise it doesn't work. But Sid Vicious 332 said, "Had to leave video unfinished because Wyatt thinks swearing is so cool." What year is it? Someone is offended over swearing in a YouTube video. Wyatt, you are unbearable. Profanity is lame. Don't project your lameness on others. This person is far too weak for the internet. So I responded with, "You call yourself Sid Vicious and you can't handle swear words, you fucking loser?" I mean, like, come on. Oh, the irony in using that name for your account when you're such a fucking pussy. This comment was on my video when I went to the Limp Bizkit concert this year, which was awesome. This one is strange. This person said, "It seemed like such a nice channel, but then I had to witness what came next. I had reservations as to your character before, all that savior of metal delusion." But this one really takes the proverbial biscuit. I will never watch this channel again. For those who don't know, maybe they came to the channel this year, the savior of metal shtick we have on this channel, where people will call me that sometimes jokingly, the bullshit scam artist organizer of the now defunct Metal Days Festival, called me that when I started exposing his shit. There is no delusion that I am actually some savior, and I'm so full of myself that I actually think I'm above all of you people. No, it is an inside joke. If I had this delusion of being some almighty, better than everyone, Finn McKenty, but with better music type of person out there, would I have went to to a Limp Bizkit concert and made a video on it? Like I said, people will give you comments no matter what. You make a video saying, I found a kitten today, it's so adorable. You'll get comments saying you're a transphobic, woke Nazi, anti-Semite, terrorist, MAGA, groomer, racist, libtard, a witch, a bot, or a KGB agent. It does not matter. Many people out there are completely delusional and do not give a shit about reality at all, so don't take it personally. Dislike for obvious ignorance of Pantera. Maybe you're a wokey freak and want to revise history, but fuck off. If you guys don't know, in my History of Heavy Metal video, I did not mention Pantera. I mentioned a shit ton of other bands. I mentioned everything else that was going on in the 90s because every other metal documentary only focuses on Pantera, and they're like, and that was it, the end. I wanted to cover everything else, so I think it's a fair criticism to say that I should have included Pantera in the video even as a mention. Sure, I'll take that. But these comments are fucking stupid. This was posted on my Exposing Metal Days video, so you know it's gonna be stupid. This person said, this is some pretty pathetic rage bait. Tickets to festival, 200 euros. Spending during festival, 800 euros. The fuck are you buying? By not being able to go, you save 800 euros. That is a strange way of looking at that. But refund or my life is over, boo-hoo. Cry me a river. If a person can't afford to not get those 200 euros back, they couldn't afford to go in the first place. Yeah, that makes it perfectly okay to just rip them off for years. Bobon, learn to pronounce the name, by the way. Sorry, what I meant to say was Little Bo Prick. Or rather, his little company are flat broke. Forget about your precious refunds. We all got fucked by COVID. Deal with it. Next year, I'll be enjoying Metal Days as much as I ever did, while some folk will still be griping about their precious refunds because they can. Well, sir, this pretty pathetic rage bait played a pretty big role in bringing down this bullshit festival, as was alluded to in their official goodbye statement on their website. That is some powerful rage bait. I am the most powerful rage baiter in history. And for Bobon doing something with the rest of his life, yeah, did you expect him to top himself or what? I don't even know what that means. Or do you really think you get to determine what he does with it because of those refunds? So this person either had parents that escaped from the lunatic hospital, or is just someone who's been getting screwed by Bobon but likes it. Hey, I'm not here to kink shame. I responded with the ever professional, sorry I can't hear you, with Bobon's dick in your mouth. On my video of Ronnie Radke where I got some really stupid ass comments, someone said, LMAO, bro's going down the mo-woke pipeline so hard he's making videos defending dudes he doesn't know from faceless Twitter and Reddit comments. ... Go touch grass, bud. Ronnie's not gonna fuck you, and you're spending too much time reading about strangers and rock bands. Yes, that reads like someone who is very familiar with the outdoors. That is a very rational response, so of course I responded, found the retard. He continues, that would hurt if I cared about your opinion of me as much as you care about Ronnie Radke's opinion of you. ... He's not taking your band on tour, bro. I'm sorry. These are not real people. These are stupid creatures. What's the other explanation for someone watching a video where I go, hey, I don't care if you like Ronnie Radke or not, but he's a controversial figure, and here's evidence of some of the things he's accused for not being true. To interpret that into, LOL, this guy's just trying to get on his tour. Similarly, someone said, the biggest cry bully in music. He can't handle any constructive criticism, and remember, a case getting dropped doesn't mean the defendant is innocent of anything. It usually means the plaintiff can't keep paying a retainer or they settle out of court. Also, one of the people hit by the mic stand successfully sued Ronnie, and he admitted it on Twitter. Are you trying to get on his tour or something? You people are stupid. Very rock and roll of you simping for this clown. Saying that he sells out stadiums isn't a good argument. Lots of shitheads sell out stadiums. My response, Jesus Christ, you loser. All of the information is in the video, where Ronnie says the person hit with the mic stand isn't mad at all. A case getting dropped and then the person suing for defamation and winning actually means a whole hell of a lot. Which it does. It's not easy to win a defamation case unless there's clear evidence of it. It proves a whole lot more than just thinking to yourself, nah bro, he guilty. It's amazing to me that I can make a video showing clear evidence of accusations being not true, and people just going, nah bro, he guilty bro. Someone left a good comment on this video saying that we've gone from innocent till proven guilty to guilty till proven innocent innocent to now it's guilty once accused even if it's been proven in the court of law that they're innocent. I continued, am I trying to get on the tour of every single other person I've made videos on? Or am I pointing out facts about someone who's slandered with provably wrong bullshit? Don't be an idiot, dude. If you don't care about hearing info that challenges your false beliefs, then just don't even watch the video. This one made me laugh really hard. This was on the Ronnie Radke video. This person put, men like you are what's wrong with the metal scene. Somehow thought you were better. Have fun with other disappointments like Rockfeed? Bye. Does this person think of Rockfeed as toxic? What the fuck is wrong with you? This comment was on the Tim Lambesis video where he was punching himself in the head. And speaking of that, this person must have been punched in the head multiple times because they commented saying, always rich getting called a pencil arm from a balding man in his 30s who likes, I'm assuming they meant looks, 55. Also, please flex for the camera next video. We would like to see your muscles. I responded saying, I'm not looking for a relationship right now, but thank you. I don't remember what video this was on, but this person commented, glad you made this so it's clear you're a douche and I can stay away from any of your other videos. And I responded, you're welcome. On the Ronnie Radke video, someone quoted me saying, he's committed the horrible crime of saying mean words. And they go, he literally threw a mic stand at the audience and injured a fan. But sure, ignore that cause it doesn't fit your agenda. I respond, I literally cover that in detail in the video, dipshit. Like I said, guilty once accused, no matter what. On some controversial video I did, one person commented, unsubscribed. Peace. This person was the inbred conjoined brother of the dipshit that was dropped on his head in the Tim Lambesis video, because referencing the same comment, this person said, funniest part of the video is when I hear Tim skipped leg day while the guy in video saying this and giving him workout advices is skinny as hell and without any physique. This person thinks I was giving workout advices to Tim Lambesis. Let's check in on what my comment about leg day was there and what advices I gave to Tiny Tim. Seems like Tim has skipped leg day. That's the problem. She was reminding him that you need to get leg work in, and he was like, I'm gonna punch myself in the face. We've all been there. On the Festival Disasters video, someone commented, so drugged up hippies have themselves to blame, but metal fans and narrators can blame anyone but the fans, right? And I responded, yes. This person commented, Jesus dude, what is your beef with hippies? Did one of them blow up your house or something? I responded, I told them cow farts are flammable, but they wouldn't listen. Made my house insurance go up exponentially. This person commented, I am taking offense to the term hippies! Used so many times for people that were not hippies! I think whoever is telling the story is a complete moron! You were not there! So you don't know shit! Just running your uneducated mouth! Smart ass! Now I responded, loud noises! On that same video, someone commented, I was quite disturbed by this YouTube channel. He referred to concert goers many times as unemployed dirty hippies, made fun of the deceased, made jokes about incidences. So lame. Meredith, who was murdered at Altamont, was wearing a suit and was an 18-year-old student. I responded appropriately, maturely with, I laugh at your weakness and fart in your direction. Oh great crier of YouTube. They said, yes, case in point, what an immature presenter. Very sad, he is lacking in accurate facts and research. The fact that he can't pronounce Altamont is laughable. And I respond, the flatulence will continue until morality improves. By the way, 18-year-old Meredith in the suit, who was killed in Altamont, was killed because he drew a gun on the Rolling Stones. You forgot that part. On my worst crimes in metal video, where I make a joke that in the 80s you could get away with murder for $2 million, and then I say back before inflation fucked everything up, thanks Biden, which is pretty clear sarcastic joke. This person commented, inflation is actually at a low right now compared to when Trump was in office, and technically Trump lost 2 elections and he's about to lose a 3rd. That aged well. On that video, someone commented, we get it, you're an edgelord. Did Ronald Reagan's metalhead cousin narrate this? I responded, we call him Uncle Ronnie. This comment says, the narrator is a sanctimonious jackass. My response, my pronouns are God Emperor. You are a piece of work. You video borders on hate speech. I'm a hippie mom and dad. We're hood. My wife is a hippie and so are my friends. I didn't usually get all bothered when someone dumps on me. Being roasted, Kio's grounded and humblest and thinks himself higher than he really is. But fuck you, I don't smell, I didn't stink, I didn't ruin music festivals all over. It wasn't the third or even the 5th time you called me and mine stinky no good dope fiends that don't have the sense God gave a bag of hammers. I don't know what's happening. You seem moderately intelligent to me, so it should be clear, even to you, that the world is full of brainless, violent idiots who believe whatever comes in the news or is spouted from some troll like you. You put us down calling us stinky festivals destroyers. I'll yeevies through this video in 2 or 3 times, but the we see through Fook, you eat a bill of dish, you dish nozzle. Base, Ikely made us out to be the enemy of society. There's violent people out here who can't dissent their right hand from their left. Thanks for putting some of those fucktards onto me as a problem ripe to be dealt with. ... You ought to closer attention to what you say. I'm all for calling a spade, especially when it gross and true. Let's punish those among us who are evil and enemies of mankind and social order, like politicians and bankers and warmongers, not people like me. Good day, Sir Asshat. I'll give you guys a second to pick your brains up off the floor and try to figure out where you are and what the hell just happened. The only response I could think of to that was, is that supposed to be legible? You cannot tell me that someone who types like this has decent hygiene standards. This comment says, hippies are great, quit your hate. I responded, that's my favorite Sublime song. This person said, show us on the doll where the bad hippie touched you. I responded, my nostrils. A fantastic example of an idiot thinking they're all high and mighty while knowing absolutely nothing. On one of my videos, this person said, sheesh, 15 seconds in and I actually feel sorry for this loser Wyatt. If you can't have a good time without being wasted, there is something very seriously wrong with you. But then it's right there in your name, isn't it? The shittiest music genre that requires the least amount of talent to play and the least amount of intellectual curiosity to appreciate. I had the perfect ace up my sleeve right here and just threw it down on the table with, haven't touched alcohol in 2 years, retard. About 2.5 now, but a lot of metalheads do drink. It's a big thing in the culture and that's why I make jokes about it in my videos. But please keep feeling sorry for me. On the worst concert tragedies, someone put, disgusting and insensitive comment. The most tragic part of the story was all those people had to listen to Travis Scott's music. What the fuck? 8 people died and the music was the worst part? I said, that's how bad the music was. I thought that was clear. Referring to that inflation joke, this person said, Biden is the reason for inflation? You are not half as smart as you think. I responded, yes, I actually 100% believe in all seriousness with no sarcasm that Biden inflated the cost of murder, you moron. They responded thinking they were smart with, getting angry when someone points out your obvious stupidity, huh, clown? I responded, not angry, just mocking your obvious stupidity for taking a joke seriously. They always do that shit. Someone will say something completely retarded, and then you'll respond with something disproving what they said, and they'll go, LOL, you triggered? Like, no, I provided evidence that disproved your claim. That's not getting angry. Case in point, again, this new person says, quotes, thanks, Biden. Yep, you just blew all credibility with that blatantly ignorant remark. Despite perpetual resistance from the GOP, the current administration has done more to stimulate the economy and support the middle class than any other government for the past several decades. Hashtag fact. This isn't a political channel, but my response was, yeah, jokes tend to be lost on the senile simps. This soapbox warrior responded with, there's a time and a place for it, and this isn't that. Regressives get enough validation from mainstream corporate media and tech bros. Don't encourage them. I responded, sounds like you're imposing your will over what others are allowed to say, much like your senile lord. They respond, truth is truth. A metalhead who won't speak truth and act with conviction is just another pathetic poser. I responded, someone who can't understand humor and thinks they can tell people what they're allowed to do with their work certainly isn't metal. Sounds like the PMRC to me. This asylum patient's response was, yeah, it's just a joke until fascists and thugs attack democracy again. Thanks. Now we know whose side you're on. What the fuck are you talking about? You are seriously insane if you hear a joke of someone saying, murder used to cost $2 million in the 80s before inflation fucked everything up, thanks Biden, and your first thought is, this guy's a fascist who wants to attack democracy! I responded, yeah, you're a poser. Jesus, take your ideologue activism out of metal and out of my channel. They respond, aw, poor little poser gets called out for being a deceptive liar and can't even own up to it. Typical. This person took an obvious joke way too seriously, spun it into something completely different, and then is trying to call me a liar. That is how they work. So I responded, literally, what did I lie about? My exact quote is, that's right, in the 80s you could get away with murder for $2 million before inflation fucked everything up. Thanks, Biden. If you hear that and think I'm being serious, then you're retarded, because it's clearly a joke. Not sure how you consider telling someone what they're allowed to say in their video on their channel that you don't have to watch is metal at all. There's a time and a place for it. This isn't it. Really? A YouTube channel that makes sarcastic jokes in all their videos isn't the time or place for sarcastic jokes you don't approve of? Do you have a printed list of what's been approved by your Fuhrer so I can be sure not to offend any other foot soldiers out there? How very liberal and progressive of you, deeming when others are allowed to make jokes. Too long didn't read? You're retarded. Having no comeback to that at all, they responded, Ableism? Really? Reported. Also on the worst crimes video in reference to the killing of Dimebag Darrell, where I took a lot of shots at Nathan Gale because he deserves it. This idiot put, alright you inbred jackanapes, there is no such thing as a failed Marine. Traumatized, shell-shocked, yes. Do you know what it takes to become a Marine? Obviously not. You would be going postal and crying for your mommy the first day of boot camp. The weakest Marine would run roughshod over you in a second. He probably saw, endured, and lived shit that would make your genitalia reverse course. But he didn't. He just didn't get the help he needed. Watch your mouth, bitch boy. So I thought that was a good opportunity for me to quote that. Gale had served with the 2nd Marine Division at a camp I can't pronounce in North Carolina until November 2003, when he was discharged after less than half of your typical 4-year stint. Marine spokeswoman Gunnery Sergeant Christine. Crazy how a simple Google search would have saved you from online stolen valor embarrassment. It's true that I am not a Marine and I can't speak for them, but I am assuming that not many of them would want to consider Gale a brother in arms. Remember, I was getting called a fascist bootlegger who supports people who attack democracy and to go along with that, this person commented saying, bro, you taking digs at Republicans is honestly stupid. So what does that make you, a liberal fairy nincompoop beta bitch who listens to metal? Yeah, thought so. Go vote for Kamala, you douchebag. You may think you're cool, but you're no better than Joy Behar and the annoying tyrant bitches on The View. What am I? I'm so confused. I am apparently a fascist, racist, Kamala voting, woke libtard who wants to end democracy. I am so confused. On my video of Jeff Becerra from Possessed, some very special afterbirth left this comment. Hey Wyatt, question mark. Why are you all tabloid National Enquirer gossip garbage? Santa hat's not metal. Bullshit. How come you don't talk about the music? Just the molesters and groomers and scandals. Even reporting on Jack Black and Tenacious D scandal, not metal. Not a properly structured sentence either. You're not metal if you are offended by people wishing Trump was dead in any way. Metal is cancel culture proof. You are gossip, not metal. You overcompensate. Shut up and go listen to metal paparazzi poser. Talk, talk, talk. Do you ever actually listen to metal? Yes, because I did not make any videos on my band going to Europe to perform, or any metal festivals, or concerts I went to. Nothing like that on the channel. Only gossip talkity talk talk. Welcome to Wyatt's Talkie Talkie Metal. Yeah, a couple of real fucking idiots showed up on that video. This comment was special. Someone said, it's pretty sad you use the fact he is disabled as an excuse to be a pedophile. Huh? You insulted your own audience with that one. I responded, I never said him being disabled is an excuse for being a pedophile. Where do you people come up with this shit? Videos like this, I always get stupid comments like this when I either covered it in detail in the video or is something I never said. God, this species is screwed. Like, I never said anything even fucking close to that in the video, so people are stupid. But the special dipshit award goes to this winner right here, who on that same video of Jeff Becerra commented saying, I don't believe this man has been charged with any crimes and you are attacking him and his fans like he is guilty. You, sir, are the piece of shit. And I responded a little hasty with, never attacked any of his fans, you retarded shit stain. Because I'm not gonna lie, I did take that a little bit personally, the attacking fans part, because I absolutely was not. The entire chat during that was people saying they are possessed fans and this news was really shitty. And then dipshit McGee responded with, not only have you attacked and insulted his fans, which I didn't, you are very lucky so far that you're not getting sued by him or any of these other bands you spew out these wild allegations against. Because it looks to me like your videos are borderline defamation of character. Oh, how I love people who bring up law who clearly have no fucking idea how it works. He goes, I looked at your video list to try to see what you are about, and I can already see right through you by just seeing the last 10 videos up until the video of your laughable joke of a band. Yeah, this is totally an intelligent person who understands how law works. I've seen enough at that point. In all of those videos, you are not covering any kind of reviews, interviews, new releases, etc. Just constantly spewing out these allegations and other garbage trends. This is no metal channel, and I see you as a grifter or possibly a plant to weaken and destroy metal. I forgot he said that. I got called a grifter and an industry plant. Guys, I made it. I'm officially a YouTuber now. Grab your pacifier and go listen to your baby metal before you get in trouble with the law for defaming. Now, I am certainly no lawyer, but I have hung out with some a little bit, and I do find law very interesting. And I happen to have learned enough to understand that you can't be found guilty of defamation when you're reading someone's own words. Because in that video, I read Jeff Becerra's official statement. So I responded, didn't insult his fans once, and good luck suing me for defamation when I literally read his own statement word for word, you inbred dipshit. Please tell yourself I'm an industry plant. That's hilarious. This comment is going in the Hall of Fame. And here it is from your favorite grifting industry plant. On my video on the Jane's addiction altercation, that was hilarious, and this comment is especially bizarre. I don't know who the hell would post something like this other than possibly Perry Farrell's wife, and you'll understand when you see this. So this person said, you're fucking kidding, aren't you? Who the fick are you to comment on a band you clearly have no idea about? Man, what a tool you are. The best part about stupid rant about which you know nothing is the end of it when you include your pathetic attempt at space, space, well, whatever it is, and it's you at some hoedown where nobody is the slightest bit interested in whatever sad crap's coming out of that so poor PA. This was that Terminator. Except, of course, for the 6 bring along friends. Space, space, and even they didn't want to be too close to that crap. You sad jump on any bandwagon trying to be relevant, nothing, nobody. Get back in your hole, you talentless, no clue, redneck piece of unfortunate, noise emitted from a stinking, festering, toothless void, unfortunately attached to the microcosm, you had to look up that word, of biodiversity that caused you to exist. Go F-O and get a clue, you stupid twat. So playing off my baseless assumption that was Perry Farrell's wife, which it probably wasn't, I was just being funny, I responded with, look lady, just because your husband is a 65-year-old drug addict does not give you the right to type like such a retard. I mean, what else was there to say to that comment? Bring back asylums. On my video about Dave Grohl, when he admitting to having a child with a woman who was not his wife, someone commented saying, shit happens. He posted it to be honest and upfront with his family and with his fans. It would have come out eventually. You're obviously too young and inexperienced to get that. So I responded with, yeah, admittedly I am inexperienced when it comes to cheating. I gotta admit, I'm not skilled in that arena. Get ready for one of the most bizarre comments you'll ever see. On my video about funniest TV moments, where I show the part with Gene Simmons on the Foghorn Bayhart show, and I mentioned that I'm not a fan of Gene Simmons, someone commented saying, now you don't like Gene Simmons? Are you some kind of Jew hater? What? I can think of so many reasons to dislike Gene Simmons that have nothing to do with his race. What the fuck are you on about? Because whenever I hear someone mention that they don't like Gene Simmons, I don't think about his sleazeball attitude, his really dickish and pretentious comments. I think, oh my god, this person is an anti-Semite. Then there was my interview with the organizer for the Shell Shock Festival, the festival that booked Kyle Rittenhouse, and all of the terminally online idiots lost their shit for about 2 days until they moved on to the next hot topic. And unlike everyone else who was just reading clickbait headlines and then just spewing their bias out there, I wanted to actually talk to the organizer and hear their side of it and see what actually was going on. And man, talking about dumbest comments of the year, I could have made this entire video on that entire comment section. Jesus fucking Christ. One person commented saying, you were not centrist inviting Kyle fucking Rittenhouse, dude. This person thought that I booked Kyle Rittenhouse for this festival that I've literally nothing to do with. So I responded with, I don't work for the festival and didn't invite Kyle to anything. I just did this interview, you retard. People lose their shit while having zero information, then they act overly confident while just launching themselves right off a cliff. This one was great. When I posted that video of the Azalea dying situation, one of the first comments was, on this episode of Stuff Tank the Tech talked about 6 hours ago. Did you know that metal news information has a lifespan of under 6 hours and only one person can report on it, and after they do, no one else is allowed to? I didn't know that. I was informed of that of this comment. Holy shit, I should have learned my place and not made a video because Tank the Tech made one a couple of hours before. What the fuck? On the Finn McKenty video that I recently uploaded, actually this wasn't on that video, this is related to that video. This person commented saying, I don't know you, I don't know why I ended up here, I don't know anyone in these videos. I don't blame that dude that basically said he made money making money off bands from when I was a kid. I literally do not care. People that cry are funny. You watching his videos and crying is just as good to me as people watching his videos for enjoyment. Now here's the thing, this comment was put under a post I made where I said that due to their ongoing economic struggle, Operation Canadian Kaiju is moving ahead of schedule. This was a joke on the Canadian political struggle at the moment, and my joke about sending a Godzilla to Canada. This had literally nothing to do with Finn McKenty, and they left the comment here. So I responded, you don't care so much that you watched a video from someone you don't know on someone you don't know, then commented on a separate unrelated post about how much you don't care? Please spend more of your time writing out a paragraph to me about how you don't care. On that video, someone else commented saying, why are people so attached to the R slur? Like you know it hurts people. Why use it? Ableism is such an insidious yet ubiquitous phenomenon, so go fuck yourself. And my kind-hearted response was, because it's fun and people who cry ableist are retarded. I thought that was clear. And for the last one for this video to round out this year in stupidity, on the Finn McKenty video, someone commented saying, the US supporting genocide, almost starting a nuclear war with Russia, the rise of the far right in the US, largest prison population in the history of the earth, the 1% owning 99% of the wealth in the US, horrible healthcare system, etc. Yet this is what matters? The fuck? Do you see how childish you and anyone else who's making a fuss about what Finn did are? Where the hell is your maturity and perspective? He quit. He lied. He's an ass. Move on. Because did he physically affect your lives or emotionally damage you? At this point, I'm laughing more at how people are making vids about the guy's opinion on music who openly said he didn't care afterwards. And my response, probably similar to all of you, is yes, this is a totally sane response. I don't know what the hell has to be either stuck in your head or are missing in your head for you to see videos about a YouTuber who's getting made fun of, and your first thought is, but Russia! Back to the history of heavy metal video. Like I said, this is what I was talking about. Someone put, clearly why it's metal absolutely sucks. Really? ... One thing comes to mind for you. Quotes, why it's metal, unquote. Your face needs to be hammer smashed. Pantera, 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 Pantera. Also disappointed at the fact that you also gave little notice of Megadeth. And holy fuck, with respect to 4 of their kick-ass albums, the 4 Horsemen became the 4 Jackasses, Metallica's Fall from Grace, and sold themselves to garbage. One more thing, however, what got them into some imaginary quotes Hall of Fame was truly their heavy fucking metal! I was proud to see Snoop Dogg induct them though. Show that to the Gen Zs. Help them figure out that we are humans. I'm not sure if that's true in your case. Now back to the rant of the century. Pantera! What fucking dimension shit you out? For fuck's sake, this godforsaken, misinforming, and more of a PR act for Lord of the Rings. Your hashtag vid should be taken down immediately. Pantera! Saved metal where Metallica abandoned. That is exactly what I mean when I say that. Not all Pantera fans are retarded by any means. There's a lot of really awesome ones out there. But a lot of retards like Pantera. I don't know what it is. A lot of retards like Slayer too, but I still love them. And well, that about covers it for the absolute bottom of the tarred barrel of comments this year. As much fun as we're having laughing at these idiots here, I get way more positive comments on my videos from people who are supportive, who appreciate what I do, who agree or disagree and have different opinions or constructive criticism on my videos. I have nothing but appreciation and respect for the people who watch my channel and who've made it what it is, who understand jokes and sarcasm and not taking everything so seriously. I do not consider all of you smooth-brained, low-IQ'd individuals. I consider all these commenters those, but not you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you all for supporting this channel and helping it get to over 55,000 subscribers this year. That is nuts. It's been a hell of a year for the channel, and it's only gonna keep growing and keep moving forward. But with that said, this video is the wrap for 2024. And aside from that, I will see you all next year. For more from me, check out my band Dark Insanity. You can find us on Instagram, on Spotify, on all of the streaming platforms, on Bandcamp as well. We have our EP Rabid Psychosis out now. We've got merch available for the channel and for the band. Now you can get Why It's Metal t-shirts, Savior of Metal hats, Dark Insanity t-shirts, Dark Insanity weed bags. We've got everything. Links for all of my stuff can be found in the description of this video. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video.